Wanted to give a quick update. I was hoping to get a video out.
Last week.
My video on data and tracking your symptoms, trying to make your invisible illness visible through the evidence that your body is giving you. That video will be coming shortly. I'm learning DaVinci Resolve, which is a video editing software, and it's the only thing. Learning a new skill with long COVID is challenging. And in fact, I read on a forum that folks with long COVID have had this universal experience that if you've learned something in the past 5 years, whether it be a skill or even text, data from a text, a comprehension, if you will, that you got to relearn it again. You probably got to go back. That has been very true for me. Data will be coming shortly, as soon as I learn a new skill. Anyway, I wanted to update on what I've been doing, where I'm at in my symptoms illness journey. Don't love the word journey ever. About 3 weeks ago, I started Maraviroc, which is an antiviral. I'm at 300 milligrams twice a day. I also started with a course of rapamycin at 1 milligram daily. And that's in combination with Eliquis, blood thinner, and then some various supplements. So I have noticed improvement in, I would say, my word finding ability. It feels like I have language back. My thinking is still slower. I still notice having less inner dialogue, like being able to follow someone in what they're saying and then kind of having something to pull from. It still feels slower, but I will say it's improved. I also noticed that my cognitive fatigue is taking longer to set in. It's taking more cognitive strain or stress to fatigue me, which is huge. That is huge. I have to say, I'm incredibly grateful to be where I am geographically, to be in a medical mecca, and to have access to a provider who's willing to prescribe off-label, who's willing to experiment, who's also willing to receive information / influence from me. It's been really helpful. So just throwing that in there. However, and I am still reworking this information myself, but the word purgatory has been reverberating in my mind because that's how it feels. It feels like I'm in a purgatory right now. There's something dragging me down in my symptoms. I don't know if it's hormonal. I don't know if it is still something to do with neurofunction. I really just don't know. It could be a side effect of one of these medications. I've described it as feeling rudderless, which in the scheme of my whole illness is so small. It's small compared to what I have been through. But when you're trying to reclaim that version of yourself you had pre-illness, it feels like burnout. Like, I'm just so tired. I've been spending a lot of time reflecting on the grief and loss, and that means more time literally crying. Time by myself. I've needed a lot of time by myself. I'm still really processing what this has been like for 4 years. Anyway, I feel rudderless. Like, there's less drive. I wake up and I just feel nothing. Like, there's not an urge to, there's not a drive. I feel without a drive. It's like having a phantom limb. I'm like, I remember what that used to feel like. So it'll come back, but what do I do now? And it's been a strange thing, and I still am having my standard GI issues. When you're trying to manage a GI symptom, and the thing that you use to manage the GI symptom triggers other symptoms, it brings back that purgatory experience again, where I'm not I'm not recovered, but I'm not bedbound. It's been really sitting with me how much time I've lost, and that makes me really sad. I have been sad. I'm trying to take it one day at a time. I'm trying to get back to my goal of making these videos, not in pursuit of perfection, but to share more about my experience in hopes that there's one of my community members who benefits from it, has camaraderie, gets something. I'm eager to get back to work with the video on data and tracking your symptoms. That's where I'm at. A general overview. I'm better than what I was. I'm still not myself. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I can talk about things that I've tried, taken, procedures to get here, providers that I've been through. I'm happy to answer any questions. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching.